So the RSA project hits close to home because I grew up in the 90s and everybody has a memory of their favorite four-square asphalt basketball court getting covered by these ugly modulars with ramps. We knew they needed something fast and we knew they needed something functional, but we also knew it had to be better than what modular classrooms have been historically. The reason people use these ugly modulars is because they're readily available and the timelines are tight. So being asked to design, engineer, manufacture, and build a custom solution that reflected the uniqueness of this campus and still make the timeline and still make the budget was quite the task. So the only way you can attempt something like this is if you have the right team.
Yeah, so for Reading School of the Arts, they came to us needing to build a building for their high school, and it was a really short timeline. The challenge was that they wanted to open it for the next school year, and we started in conversations, I think, around December. And so they owned the land, obviously, but everything else was not done. No plans, no permits, no budget approvals. And so we, in record time, put everything together, helped them just on the practical side, how to find the best value for their money, and build the most buildings that we could with the budget that they had.
My name is Lane Carlson. I'm the Executive Director for Reading School of the Arts. This is going into my 5th year. I mean, I think the process was really neat in terms of everybody over there just seems to be quality people, good heart. They heard me out in terms of what I was looking to do, what I needed, so it was great. They set up an appointment, with several people from the US-Offsite team and myself just to talk about the needs and what it might look like. And timeline and practicality, and pretty quickly from then they were able to kind of ballpark some numbers to see whether we were even able to kind of run down this road, and it turned out that we could. It looked like a good solution, so they just made it happen. We got into more and more detail from there. Buildings were placed on July 9th, and here we are occupying them for the first time on August 25th.
I was in a portable before, and I had horrendous fluorescent lights. I mean, these are, I assume, fluorescent lights, but these are so much nicer. So we had like the old school ones with the big panels, and they'd give me migraines, so I kept them off all the time. I had to bring in my own lamps, and I put like lights, LED lights around it, and it was dark in my class the whole time. With this, I don't get a migraine from whatever bulb is used, and I can dim it, which is so nice, so it gives a nice vibe. I walked in here and it was like I was in like an academic setting where it feels like I'm ready to learn. I love the shape of this. This is what a classroom should be shaped like, where I can put the desks facing me, or I can put them in groups and there's more space, and it just feels more like a classroom to me. That felt like a box that was trying to be something.
From when the buildings got set in place to when we got all the concrete flat work and everything like that in place, to pass an inspection for a temporary certificate of occupancy was 26 business days, and the kids were in the classroom.
The majority of our team lives within a few miles of the school. We call it the hometown win.